Yeah, just welcome. First, I want to say thank you to everybody that has been showing some love and, all of my old subscribers, my new subscribers. I just want to say thank you guys for being so supportive. And if you followed me over to Instagram, I really appreciate that. If you followed me into the private Facebook community, I appreciate that as well. So I'm going to talk real quick about competition. And while I'm gearing this towards professional development and your business, this can also be applied to your personal life. Okay, so I'm going to give people a little bit longer to get in. As you get in, tell me who you are, where you're from, how are you doing. It's February. It is Black History Month. So, I mean, it's month, but it should be every day, 365 days of the year, right? But you can get all the special discounts and stuff this month, I guess. So we're gonna take this into consideration. And yeah. Hey Stephanie, how are you? You finally caught alive with me. I'm so happy to see you. Yes. I'm not gonna be on here too long. My goal is to get off by 7 o'clock because the sister, I'm kind of backed up on some tasks I have to do. So yeah, I gotta catch up on a couple of things. Catch up on my YouTube because I've been missing you guys. But I want to talk about this situation called competition that people feel that we have. So just let me know. Let me know how are you doing. Okay. I'm wait one more minute and we're gonna get started. Have you guys got all that snow? Like, oh my goodness. Stephanie, did you get snow out where you're at? You said you good cooking while you watch. Shoot, I just got in, so the fiance, he's cooking. So once I get off of here, I'm about to go eat. What are you cooking? Are you doing part of that challenge, the $10 challenge? If you guys have not, let me show you real quick. If you guys have not followed Shopping with Stephanie, please go check her out. She does a lot of CVS hauls. She also does this weekly challenge that I absolutely love, which has to do with like taking $10 and using that $10 to buy and make food for an entire week for one person. So that's something I'm going to work on this month. Like I really just want to spend $10 per person in my family and go grocery shopping and see if we survive. You say you got a lot? Oh wow. Yeah, I heard like towards that way it was like 8 inches of snow. We got some snow here, but I don't know, probably like 2, 3 inches. Oh, you gotta mail me some chimichangas. I bet you make it for scratch too. All right, so let's get on to you're welcome, you're welcome. Let's start talking about competition. All right, so let's say you are someone that is trying to build your business, build your channel, build your following, build your everything, right? And you see other people around you doing the same exact thing, right? You start to feel like you're comparing yourself. And often we find ourselves trying to keep up with someone else and doing and copying what somebody else is doing. All right. If that's you, raise your hand. Okay. This can be something that we are working on it. You can get over this, but this is something that it's going to take a while for us to uncover because there's a lot of layers to this thing that we call competition. All right. Hey, Tinny, how are you? Oh my gosh, my sisters are coming through today. How are you doing? So, yes, this is the thing. So, I have a story. So, we basically started the businesses. And hey, sis, hey, Deb. Hold on, let me get all my hellos out the way because I can go for days saying hi to y'all. How are you doing, sis? How are you doing up there in Jersey with all that snow? Okay. All right, so when you go and let's say you start developing your channel, and my thing is this: when I started building my channel, I was like, oh my gosh, why is this person getting so many subscribers and I'm not? Oh my gosh, I love the way their thumbnails look, and I love the way they edit their videos. Like like it could be on and on, and I'm just like I was combating with myself. Like I was having all these issues with myself, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not worthy enough to put myself on camera. I'm not worthy enough to put myself out there. People are going to judge me. People are just going to not like what I have to say, and they're going to be all in their clique and everything. And I just really was feeling overwhelmed because I started doing and moving like how everybody else was moving, right? So a sister got tired. I got tired, and I was trying to keep up with posting consistently, like every day, like going crazy, right? So my thing is this: I was doing something that was out of my reach. I was doing something that I was not prepared for. I was not um, doing what I should be doing because I was watching what other people were doing, right? It took me, let's see, I started the channel officially last year in July, like not 2020, but 2019. And I was tired. If you guys want to go look at those old videos when I was all robotic, like you guys can go check those out. In July, I was a little bit nervous. Um, but as you start building your community on here, you start feeling more relaxed, right? So I was starting to feel relaxed and everything. But as I would push to do all this work and everything, nothing would work. Nothing was just, I feel like I was forcing everything. Doesn't make sense. I was forcing myself to do what I had to do to build my channel. And I was trying to keep up with engagements and every day, like glue, like, y'all, I think I developed carpal tunnel in my hand because all I do is just be on my phone and engage, right? So after a while, I just got tired of that. I was just like, this is unhealthy. This is stressing me out because I'm trying to keep up with competition. And sadly, it goes to say like competition can be something that we do internally to ourselves. And this is going to be a big focus in my private community tomorrow, all the way and through to next week when we do the Elevate Your Business workshop, because I want us to work on clarifying what it is that we want. What do we want to do? What do we want people to look at us and say, that is Nadrea, that is Tenny, that is Stephanie. Oh, that's, yeah, I know by that voice, that is Deborah. Like you got to have your own, what can I say, funk about this, right? So that's what I want people to get out of, just feeling like the imposter. We go through this thing called the imposter syndrome all the time. And we got to stop that. It's not good for us. It's not helping with our development. It's not helping with our career. It's not helping with us in a personal or professional standpoint, right? So I'm going to cover a huge training tomorrow. I'm not going to say huge, it's going to be very detailed. I'm not going to be too long, but this is inside of the private Facebook community because I want this to be very intimate. Of course, if you guys want to join the community, it's completely free. It just allows us to go back and forth on topics all the time. And I was putting the content together, and I was like, dang, like, all of this internal dialogue that we do to ourselves really stunts our growth. We are trying to force so much into one thing when we're like lacking in different aspects which we really should be concentrating on at the same time. Because if we do everything in alignments, it allows us to grow and be motivated to growing and just being ourselves more. But you can't do that if you have your eye on something, someone else's project, another business. Even if like you have a similar business or have a similar channel or whatever you're doing, your eyes have to be on what you're doing, okay? Not anybody else. So I think that there's a lot of mindset work that needs to be done. I had to go through a lot of mindset work these past few months. And honestly, something just clicked, okay? Stephanie, you said that that's true. I did that a lot too. Yes. And once you stop doing that, that's when you start to see the growth. That's when you start to see yourself just like taking flight, like, because you're not concentrating on what anybody else is doing or concentrating on, like me, I used to check my analytics. I was just talking with my sis Carice earlier, and we were talking about like how we just talk and or look at our analytics in our YouTube studio all the time, and we were wondering how come we wasn't increasing in subscribers, right? But it's so crazy once you start focusing on other stuff and just including like the right project process, the right strategy behind what you do, your attention starts to go towards other places, and everything just kind of flourishes by itself. It's not being forced, it's just being natural, right? So this is what we're going to uncover and more tomorrow in the training. But I also want to let you guys know that you guys know how I do all of the workshops and everything. So I did a Elevate Your Life. I did an Elevate Your Career. It's only right to elevate your business, right? Because if we all, this is my philosophy. If we all elevate our business, we all elevate our income. We all just do things that we need to do. Hi, Maya. You excited for the training? Me too. Me too. But yeah, if we just concentrate on what we're going to do to better ourselves, just think like we can better a whole community together. And just think how that can be if we're all taking that time out to just help each other become elevated. And then it trickle down to everybody else. That's all I'm trying to do, is just to make sure we all be elevated one time, one person at a time. And then I also have big plans. I'm gonna reveal what my plans are in the group and everything. But my ultimate plan is just to make sure each community is thriving. Okay, just with my skills and what I have to offer, and just uplifting people, right? But it starts with us. We cannot say we're going to make a change for anything as a community if we're not making a change within ourselves, right? And so that's what my projects are. That's what my programs are about, is just elevating us one by one and as a community. So if the elevate your business, which is also going to relate to anything that you do from a professional standpoint, if that's something that you want to do, I highly advise that you get into the private Facebook community, and it should be listed in the description box below. Yeah, where it says Facebook group, click that, and then you can like hurry up and get into the community, and then we can just start the dialogue and just see what you want to do in order to develop professionally, or you might just have some material that somebody needs to see. Okay, we hold back so much trying to keep our eye on somebody else that we are holding ourselves back from, sharing the information with people that really need to see it. Okay, so okay, let me calm down. I'm so excited about this training. I'm so excited about this workshop that's starting next Tuesday through Thursday. It's only 3 days. But when I say it's going to be a lot of work, you are going to have to be ready to, once you say you're going to do your business, you need to say, yes, you got it. You're going to do it. And you put in the work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then you start attracting the customers, because we did not come to play games. Okay. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and eat some salmon croquettes and some sweet potato mash. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if this is something you struggled with in the comments. Like, we can go back and forth. And if you are struggling with it, I'll get you some strategies about it. If you are struggling with this, you need to be emailing me at passion at nadreamiller.com. I'll type it in the comments right now so you can see it. And it's also in the description box. But if this is something you struggle with, and let's say this is making you like not want to get on camera, or not put yourself out there for your business, or you're hiding behind your services and your products and not really showing your face, that's something that you need to work on, and we can work on that together. Hey sis, how are you? How are you doing out there in Virginia? So yes, I'm so like excited about this, and I hope you guys feel the excitement, feel the energy, because we are all about to be elevated this year. I don't care what you got to say about it. I'm glad you're doing good, sis. I don't care what you got to say. You being elevated, because you got to be elevated because somebody else needs your help and helping elevate them. Because I'm not saying, I mean, I wish I could do it for everybody, but I can't. It needs to be a whole team, a whole community of us, and we need to be passionate enough to put ourselves, our emotions, our thoughts and worries to the side and just do what we have to do. Our family expects more from us. We expect more from us. And so we need to bring it. Okay? All right, you guys, let me get off of here. But I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm about to catch up on everybody's videos today. And I will see you guys soon. Well, this is Natural Normal Nay. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.